Hey everyone, it's Alex. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Tutorial Tuesday. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I hope that you are all having a great day and have fun, exciting plans. My plans are I have a class for 4 hours tonight, so not really doing anything. I mean, I'm single as a Pringle anyways, so it's not like I would have major plans to begin with, so but I figured I would give just one more last minute makeup tutorial for those of you who are wanting to try new and different looks. I think I have done 5 for Valentine's Day now. So there's plenty of different potential options to choose from. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into it. This is going to be like a chocolate covered strawberry type look. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. It's not going to look quite like that, but So the first thing that I'm going to do is put on my primer potion. I normally do this before I turn on the camera, but I figured, why not? Some of you like to see this kind of stuff. And I'm using this little sample from Urban Decay. I have some of these and I figured I need to start using them. This is in the shade Sin. If you do not have this exact shade, it does not matter. I am literally just using what I have just because it's right here. If you do not have Urban Decay Primer Potion, you do not need Urban Decay Primer Potion. I just happen to have it. I have used drugstore primer potions before, like e.l.f., and I have never really had an issue. But again, this is just what I have, and so that's what I'm using. So you use what you like. Okay, so now that I have that on, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my highlight. And this is like Rob Sheppy for Teeny Beauty or whatever. It looks like this. It's in the shade Pearl Fizz. It's a really pretty, if I can get it open, that would be swell. It's this really pretty champagne-y color. And so I am just going to pick some of that tap off the excess, and place that right under my eyebrow. And that's just going to give us a nice shimmery highlight. And I'm going to use a pencil tip brush and pop that right in my inner corner, inner tear duct area. I'm also going to leave that out still because I might end up needing a little bit more highlight later on. So now the next thing I'm going to use, I think, was limited edition. I could be wrong, but it's from MAC Cosmetics. It is in the Pink Union mineralized eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using this shimmery pink side, and I'm just going to go in with a fluffy shader brush. And it might be hard to see, but there's like different colors and different swirls of colors. I'm literally just swiping it along all of the colors there, not minus the purple though. And that is going to be our like strawberry color. We'll see. I might have to add in a different color to make it a little bit better, but we shall see. But I'm using patting motions rather than sweeping it across the eyelid. I like to pat it on because I feel like it helps really lock it into that eyeshadow primer rather than sweeping it and having it fly everywhere and having excess fall out. So I just keep going back and forth between my eyes, building up the color intensity and seeing where I like it. And you can take this up as high as you want. I'm taking it just above, just like right where my crease starts. And again, I know this is not the exact color of a strawberry. I understand that. I just thought, it might be kind of similar in Valentine's Day, chocolate-covered strawberries. Like, hello. We like that. Now, I also want to take a little bit of... I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Spoiled Brat trio. And I'm going to go in with this eyelid color. And I'm just using that same brush. And I'm just picking up God, I picked up just the tiniest little bit, and still a lot comes on. So I'm just taking just a little tiny bit. And I'm just going to pat that all over that color, just to give it more of a pinky, strawberry-esque feel. So again, you just want just a little bit of that just to brighten it up, make it a little bit more pink. Obviously you could use red if you wanted, but like I don't really know how red eyeshadow would look on me, so I am not doing that. So now I'm just kind of blending those together. And now what I want to do is just take a fluffy blending brush with nothing on it and blur out that line so it's more of a seamless fade. And now I'm going to go into my Carity Matte Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to be picking up a combination of these two shades down here. We have Safe Word and Temptress, and so I'm just going to go in with a different fluffy blending brush and just kind of go back and forth, picking up both of those colors, tap off any excess, and start to put that in the outer portion of the lid, bringing it up into the crease. So we have shimmer on the lid, and then we have matte in the crease, and then another shimmer for the highlight. If you prefer all matte, you can find shades that are all matte that would make this work. If you like all shimmer, you know, you can find anything in your collection to complete this look. So I'm going to go in with just that darker chocolatey brown, and I'm really going to focus that in the crease area just to really deepen the crease. And again, if I'm making this too dramatic for you, you can tone it down. If it's not dramatic enough for you, tone it up. If you like it more dramatic, you could always add a black, and like there's this, you know, matte black shade. This one is called Disturbia. If you want it to be more dark, more, you know, just more, you can always do that. So now I'm just going to go in with a blunt-ended blending brush and just blend all of that together. And that's pretty much the eyeshadow look. Again, if you like something that's a little bit more out there, you can. In fact, I think, we'll see how this goes. There is this, let's see. Okay, so you have like pinks and purples and like different colors like this. I am going to take just the tiniest dab of this orangish reddish color, which is NSFW, which means not suitable for work. So I'm just picking up just a hint of that, and I'm popping that all over the lid just to give it more of that strawberry-esque finish. So that way we have a little bit of red, a little bit of more of a strawberry feel. So I'm going to go ahead, pause the video, do my eyeliner and my mascara, and then and clean up my face from the fallout. And then when I come back, we will do the face and the lips. Okay, so I am back. I have put on my mascara and my eyeliner. For my eyeliner today, I used my Lash Domination from Bare Minerals. I don't know why it took me forever to figure out that. And then I also used my Hypnose Drama Lancome mascara. So, because it is Valentine's Day, I forgot the holiday, and I'm doing this chocolate-covered strawberry look, I'm going in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It smells like chocolate. Like, it just makes me just want to eat some chocolate right now. So, and I'm going in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, picking some of that up. And I'm just going to go around the perimeter of my face just to bronze that up. And if you don't know, if you're not familiar with the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, this is a matte bronzer. And I try and get as close to my hairline as possible so that way it looks more natural and it's not just like chocolate white, you know. And just putting that all over. I'm putting it, in here. I don't really, you guys know, I really don't contour a whole lot, but for those of you who do, you do that. And again, I like to really go around my chin area because I got this double chin. And I don't know, I just feel like it makes my chin stick out a little bit more. Whatever, I don't know. Don't know if it helps, but that's what I do. And then whatever I have, I like to bring down my neck. So that way, my neck kind of blends in and I pick up just a tiny little bit of product each time I do that. And then you can also put it on your chest if you have any extra. So then the next step is to do my blush. I am going in with my MAC blush. This is in the shade Fleet Fast. This is from the Hey Sailor collection, so it's probably not around anymore, but I could be wrong. And I'm going in with my contour brush from Real Techniques. Picking some of that up. And again, you can make this as your blush. Some people like a lot of blush. Some people like just a hint of it. Make it your own. You do it how you like it. If I put too much on, in your opinion, don't put that much on. If I don't put enough on, add more. So now I'm going to do my highlight, and I'm going in with my e.l.f. Small Stippling brush. It looks like this. And then I wanted to show you. This is like their regular stipple brush, and it looks like this. This is their smaller one. It's shorter, and it's a lot smaller of a brush, and I really like it for highlight. I'm going in with my Hard Candy Tropics Baked Bronzer. I really like the look that this gives for glow and highlight. I really like it. I love it, especially in the summer, but I like it all year round too. I really like it in the summer because I'm tan and it just looks like I'm like a glowing goddess or something. But, And I'm just highlighting the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow. So now that we have the eye makeup and the face makeup all complete, the next thing is to figure out what lip gloss or lipstick, I'm going to turn that up just a little bit, what lip gloss or lipstick you like. And just because we have all of this going on, I am going in with my Tarte Decadence Lip Surgeon's Lip Cream. And this is just like a twist up style. And these smell very minty, which I like. If you're not a fan of mint, you might not like this. But I just think that this is just such a really pretty color. And I just think that it complements the look well. So this is the eye look. The lips, I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit now. So that is all I have for this Tutorial Tuesday for Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this Valentine's Day series of makeup. I had a lot of fun doing it. I think the next major holiday is St. Patrick's Day, so I plan on trying to do lookbooks and makeup tutorials for that, featuring, greens and, just stuff like that. But anyways, if you have any requests for videos that you would like me to do for either Makeup Monday or Tutorial Tuesday, if you have specific colors you want to do, finishes, matte, shimmer, whatever, if you want to see high-end, you want to see drugstore, let me know down in the comments below. I want to make videos that you guys like to see, and I love doing makeup, so I like trying new and different looks. So like I said, if you can think of anything you want to see, let me know down in the comments below. And I hope that you guys have a great Valentine's Day. If you have a date, Hope you guys have fun. If you're single like me and you don't have anything to do, I don't know, order pizza or watch a movie or eat some chocolate. I have class from 5:30 to 9:30 tonight, so probably not going to do a whole lot aside from studying, and then I'm usually exhausted when I come home, but maybe I'll see if I can get some chocolate or something. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. That's a lot, and I feel the love. I love you guys, and thank you all for all of your love and support. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't already because it's free. And share this video because this could really help someone try and figure out a last minute makeup look. And I did 5, I think I did 5. I could be wrong and maybe did 4, but I think I did 5 because I posted one late last night for today as well, so that should be 5. But, yeah. And then just open up the description box for all the links to my blog, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Make sure to follow me on all of those. I update all of those pretty frequently. And I will see you guys next time around. Bye.